my name is Katie. Today, for Levy Park On Demand Family Storytime and Craft, I'm going to be reading Construction Site on Christmas Night by Sherry Dunsky Rivner and Ag Ford. Down in the big construction site, there's work to do for Christmas night. The last big project of the year, the team is slamming into gear. So much is riding on the crew, they have a major job to do. A special house is being built. The trucks are racing at full tilt. This important work can't wait. They'll get it done and make it great. Bulldozer's deadline is almost here. He has a lot of grounding to clear. Working at full speed all day, roar, he pushed hard to clear the way. 4 hours he powers this way and that, and clears the site in no time flat. He turns away to end his shift, but in his way, a massive gift. With cable ribbon from the yard, it's topped off with a thank you card. An awesome carbon steel blade, custom paint job, custom made. Merry Christmas, Bulldozer. Good night. Excavator has no time to spare. He's rolling, digging everywhere, scooping, chugging at full blast. Erg. He digs up the foundation fast. Clouds roll in, a brisk wind blows. A snowflake falls right on his nose. The clock in town begins to chime. His job's done right and right on time. As excavator rolls away, slowing down to end his day, he stops and can't believe his eyes. Someone's left a big surprise. The card says, "Thanks for all you do," and it's signed simply, "From our crew." Look, a shiny yellow scoop. His old one has a broken tooth. Merry Christmas, excavator. Good night. Cement mixer has concrete to pour. He lays the foundation, walls, and floor. And then he churns another load that will be used to make a road. He twirls, he rolls, he spins, he pours. In record time, he's done his chores. He rolls away to take a bath, but something's sitting in his path. A giant box, his name's on top. He rumbles a grinding stop. Screech! No card, no note. Who is this from? Who could have left a brand new drum? His drum is old, beat up, and plain, but this one's like a candy cane. Merry Christmas, cement mixer. Good night. An icy wind blows in his face, but dump truck revs to keep the pace. His back is sore, his tires are shot, but dump truck gives it all he's got. And soon there's nothing left to haul. He slows his engine to a crawl. He turns to go, but stops in awe. The biggest box he ever saw. He blows his stack, his engine fires. Vroom, vroom. It's a fresh new set of tires. Midnight black with thick, tough tread. He tucks the old ones in his bed. Merry Christmas, dump truck. Good night. With whipping winds and loads that sway, whoosh. Crane's truck job is tough today, but he keeps working right along, bravely lifting firm and strong. It's getting darker with each pass, but Crane's truck work is done at last. The job's all finished, one last stop. Crane truck puts a star on top, but Crane has one last thing to lift. Someone's left a special gift. A rock'em sock'em wrecking ball. It's red and green and 10 feet tall. Merry Christmas, Crane truck. Good night. Engines rev and bells ring out. Cling, cling. Sirens blare and air horns shout. Woo! Honk! Down the road and up the drive, a fleet of bright red trucks arrive. Driving proudly, looking fine. Pumpers, ladders, all in line. Cars and rescue trucks join too, bright and shiny, rolling through. It's the town's new fire crew. On this nearly Christmas night, they find a new home built just right. And with a joyful roll and spin, the fire trucks move right on in. Turn off engines, settle down, and look out at the sleepy town. All grateful for this special day and helpful friends at work and play, for all that's given and received, and all that's blessed this Christmas Eve. Shh! All the trucks are tucked in tight. Merry Christmas and good night.
Hi, welcome to our craft that goes along with our construction site on Christmas night book. This book was such a cute book filled with all types of trucks. They had fire trucks, dump trucks, just a bunch of cute trucks. So our craft today to go with this book is going to be a dump truck. We're going to make a simple dump truck. So this is what the finished product will look like. And again, yours may look different because you can use any color construction paper that you want. And I'll show you the items that we're going to use today for this craft. We've got tissue paper, we've got construction paper, different colors. The only thing that's specific is going to be the black construction paper because that will create our wheels on our dump truck today. I used a white sheet of paper as the back, as the base of our dump truck so we could put our tissue paper, all of our trash coming out of the dump truck. So I will just tape this right here so you can see that finished product. And here, this is where I've got different construction paper. Now what you'll notice on my construction paper, I like to save construction paper rather than a lot of waste. So what you can do when you do crafts at home, cut your construction paper in half. That way you can use half the construction paper now and you'll have another complete half for another project later on. So that's why I have half construction sheets here. But all this is simply going to be to make that half. You're going to just take a regular sheet of paper, your construction paper, fold it in half, cut that in half. There you have two different projects with that one sheet of construction paper. Mom will appreciate you doing that. That saves on her having to buy construction paper. So this I'm going to tape down right now just because it's a little windy out here. So I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on here so I don't lose that. And for my dump truck, I'm using yellow construction paper, which is going to be the bed of the dump truck here. I've got the black construction paper for the wheels. Then for the cabin of the truck, I just have a small orange piece of paper that we'll cut and make the cabin, and I'm using the green for the window on the truck. Along with this, I have glue, we have scissors for cutting, and then I have a little baggie here with some tissue paper. You can use any type of tissue paper, any type of art paper, anything you want to add for your dump truck. So we're gonna get started. What I'm going to do first is, this is my half a sheet of construction paper. To make the bed of the dump truck, I'm just going to now take this piece and fold it in half. So no rulers needed for that. I'm just taking that in half. Then what I will do, I'm gonna take my scissors, and right where I fold it, I'm gonna use that as my line. So I'm going to now cut the half of construction paper. We're gonna tuck this in here. We'll save that for another craft another time. This is now the bed of my truck. We didn't have to draw anything, we just fold it and cut. That is now going to be the base, the base of the dump truck. So we don't lose this, I'm going to use some glue. I'm gonna take the glue and just kind of put it along. I'm gonna open that up. Take my glue and just put it along. And you can make any type of truck you want here. You can make several trucks out of the construction paper. What I do here, just get the ends to make sure it stays down. And that white sheet of paper that I said, again, that's going to be my base for my dump truck. So here I'm going to take this and I'll put it about halfway up so you've got room for your trash to come out of the top and you have room for your wheels at the bottom. We're going to take that, smooth it out so it's nice and flat. Then I'm going to take the little orange sheet that I had, and if you notice, it's big here. It'll match the dump truck. The cabin on the truck is going to be a little bit smaller, so all I'm going to do is take it and fold maybe halfway, I'll make it a little less. I'm going to take just a little bit of the top of that off. So that way I've got my cabin on my truck. I'm going to take this so you can see it. This is going to be the base of the truck. This is the dump truck. This is the bed. And then this is going to be the cabin of the dump truck. So I'm going to cut off that little piece that I folded. And once I've done that, I now have a good little piece. I'm going to now take my glue and glue this part on. Okay, got that. And I'm just going to lay it near my dump truck and I'll show you what that looks like. So now you've got your cabin here. Once I've done that, the other construction paper, and again, any color construction paper, you can use your favorite color construction paper, you can use the colors that match this so it looks like mine, whatever you're comfortable with. And on here, this is just going to be, again, an extra sheet of construction paper that I had. I'm going to just now cut a little piece. We're just going to go straight on here, and you can use, I lost it. Don't worry about that. We've got more construction paper. When you're doing crafts outside and it's a little windy, you may lose things. It's okay. We'll get that picked up so we are not littering. We will pick that up momentarily. But now I'm going to go back and going to cut. And I'm going to hold on to it this time so I don't lose it. We're going to put that extra piece in here so it doesn't blow away. And then what I'll do here is this is going to be the window, so it doesn't need to be very big. I will just cut a small square. We'll put that extra piece in there. So this is going to now be, let me get that. And you can play around with it to see how big you need your window. I'm going to just put that there. It's not very big. So we're going to add glue to the back of this. And again, if you want these to be a little straighter, you can get a ruler and a pencil and draw out your lines. But this is very simple. So now, this is what the base of the dump truck looks like. We're going to start there. Next, I'm going to get the black construction paper that's hidden in here. Because remember I said we're going to use this for wheels. Now to make the circles, if you've got a good steady hand, you can draw circles or you can just cut circles out. I like to find a small object like this that I know will make a good size. You can lay it on here and trace out your circles, or you can just cut circles freehand. So I've got my circles drawn on here. I'm just going to cut these out, and I'll do them one at a time so they don't blow away. Just cutting these here. So we've got one wheel. We're going to start with the wheel, and we'll kind of start to the back of the truck a little. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down so I don't lose it. Going to put him right there. Then I'm going to cut my second wheel out. We're going to do 4 wheels on here. I just lost another piece of paper. Again, I'm trying to make sure everything is secure here. And we're going to pick all of that up. We definitely want to keep the part nice and clean. So we'll make sure we get all of those extra little pieces that they are flying around. We'll get those. I'm going to put this here and hold my hand on it just so it won't blow. This is going to be our second wheel. Mind you, I told you we had 4 wheels. This is the second one. And we're going to give it just a little space between that first one we put down, and then we're starting. Those are 2 of the wheels. We've got 2 more wheels to go. And even with drawing them with something, they still come out a little awkward. That is perfectly fine. It's your craft, however you want it to look. For this one, we are going to now take these to the cabin of the truck so we can have 2 wheels up front. So we'll do that right there. And we have 1 more to go to finish out our wheels. I'm going to tuck this in here so we don't lose it. All right, this is our 4th and final wheel here. All right, so now starting to look like our dump truck from the book here. So we're going to keep going. The additional thing that I did on here was I added some trash. You can add this on with tissue paper, or you can leave this like this and draw some on. I'm just going to show you how I did this with just a few. It's, again, a little windy, so I don't want these blowing around out here. But this is just going to be like some extra like party, like crate, little tissue paper I had. Again, you can use tissue paper, cotton balls, whatever you want, whatever. You can use construction paper. But what I did is I kind of balled this up. You just kind of ball it at the base, make it kind of crinkly. And I put glue on the back, just kind of throughout. And this I take with the glue part down, and we are going to put at the top of the truck. So now that looks like our trash coming out of the truck. I'll do maybe 2 more just so you can see how that is. We've got pink, we'll do a little green here. And again, just a little strip, extra pieces of paper, things that you have at home. You can do that at home. So we're going to take that. And we'll add a little blue in here. All right, so I've got, again, another little piece, and we're going to just ball it up. Add some glue here. And just add it to the truck. So with the rest of our paper, this is how you're going to add this on to make this all the way across. Very, very simple craft. Your finished product, once you're done adding all of your tissue paper on, again, will look just like this. Pretty simple, huh? Thank you guys so much for participating in our reading of this book. Again, Construction Site on Christmas Night. To read this book, to find out more information about our Storytime and crafts, you can find us on all of our social media, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Levy Park. Or you can go to our website at levyparkhouston.org to find out more information. Thank you so much and have a happy holiday season.